Just how good is the Fujifilm X-S10 when it comes to taking photographs? Let's find out. So I've been ranting and raving about my Fujifilm X-S10 for the last 5 months, ever since I got it. Specifically in the world of video. So I do a lot of interview stuff, I do a lot of talking head stuff, and I do quite a bit of vlogging, I guess, nowadays. And I've been quoted saying things like, man, the Fujifilm X-S10 is a great camera, and wow, the Fujifilm X-S10 has good autofocus, and wow, I love the Fujifilm X-S10. But I've never actually tested it properly or compared it to something like this. So another aspect of my business is photography. I shoot a lot of portraits, I shoot headshots, I shoot products. I'm dipping into real estate again as well, which is pretty cool. And I figured, you know, I haven't actually done a proper comparison video between, you know, my solid Nikon D810 and the Fujifilm X-S10. So with the nature of my video or my channel being mostly budget friendly, I decided I'm not going to set up any of my lights, no studio lights, no studio, no LED lighting, nothing. I just put my lounge table right next to the window, and I figured let's just use a single light source, unmodified, and just have a little bit of fun. So I don't know, we may go back to the computer screen next, or we may, I don't know, I haven't thought about how to record a video like this properly yet, but let's take a few shots. Fujifilm X-S10 with the standard 16 to 80mm kit lens versus the Nikon D810 with the 50mm f1.8 nifty 50. I'm going to shoot just random things. Settings on the cameras will both be exactly the same, except for when I do some buttery f1.8 shots. But yeah, let's get into the video. See you guys on the other side. Okay, cool. So the first thing that we're going to photograph is this rootinous, tootinous ball of fruitiness. So we got some oranges and some really tiny apples. Setup wise, I'm right by the window. I've got my blinds partially closed. I want to kind of modify the light as much as I can. There's nothing interesting in the background, literally a bookshelf and a wire and a chair. But yeah, we're going to take some shots from about this angle. Haven't really figured out what my settings are going to be, but I'll put them on the screen. I did forget my tripod in my car. My wife's got my car. But you know what, it's fine, it's okay. Let's get to some shots. Cool, so next up we have this, what is this, fairy, I guess, sitting on the moon. So we're going to shoot in the same kind of setup. I've kind of just angled it a little bit away, so we can kind of fake that, that little lighting vibe on the side there. So yeah, let's get some shots. Okay, and lastly, this one's a bit weird, I guess. We've lost a bit of light, so let's open up. But yeah, so this book's just got a super interesting color, and obviously the microfiber cloth color is super interesting. So I'm gonna throw the camera into complete standard. Oh wait, it's already in standard, what am I even talking about? And we're gonna shoot a few shots of this, and yeah, we'll see you on the computer. Bye! Okay, so a few things. like worth noting about the comparison is it's not exactly the most fair comparison in the world, but I think it was quite accurate. So a few things that I noticed about the Fujifilm, the 16-80mm XF lens is actually a lot more crisp than I initially thought. Granted, I didn't really give either camera the best of opportunities to succeed because I wasn't shooting with a tripod, I didn't have fantastic lighting, and I wasn't properly trying to frame bracket or expose or whatever. I think what I'm trying to say is I wasn't doing my absolute best to get the best shots. But the Fuji did very well. The Fuji's colors are a lot more bland than the Nikon's for some reason. No, I wasn't shooting in a film grade, I was shooting in standard. The Fuji back focused a little bit, but I think that's more me than anything else. What else was I going to say? Oh, the color difference between on the book, so between the microfiber cloth and the book, that was a lot better. So the oranges were bland, but the book was a lot more lively and nice. I don't know why, but I was happy with that. Also, for some reason, I had to take autofocus off completely when I shot the shots, and I just shot manual focus with the Fuji because I kept getting it kept hopping around looking for different focus points, even though I was set to a standard focus point, which irritated me a bit, but that's fine. However, I don't know if these photos do justice to either camera well enough, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to throw a few shots up on screen, some model work that I did in studio with the Fuji, using the film grades, so there's no black and white or sepia or anything edited post. It's all shot on camera that way, in RAW. Let's throw those up and see how they look, but I think all in all, I think the Fuji X-S10 is actually very good for video and photo work. Maybe I just need to work on my execution a bit, but yeah, that's all good. See you guys in the next video. Bye.